chairs and a cabin for passengers.
Hello, I am currently at the Atlanta airport. I just flew in from Jackson. I had a flight on Delta at like 7:50 this morning, and now it is 10:50 Atlanta time. Anyway, so I decided to actually stop and have lunch, and so I'm at this place called Bobby's Burger Palace. I've never eaten here, so I'm interested to see how their burgers taste. I got a burger and onion rings. After I eat, then I'm gonna go sit at the gate and then fly on to Virginia. So I have a brunch burger, which has a fried egg and bacon and cheese. And then I also got some onion rings. So obviously I'm not vegan this weekend or plant-based or even studying being healthy. I'm about to enjoy this burger. Yes ma'am, thank you. So right now it's about 11:17 a.m. and I just had my burger, which is really good, and I decided to top it off with a beverage. Now it is 5 o'clock somewhere, so I decided to enjoy the thank you. I decided to try the Dark and Stormy, which is it has Gosling's Black Seal Rum, ginger beer, simple syrup, fresh lime juice, bitters, and lime. So let's see what this little thing's talking about.
They're very into what you're doing. So you have to every single night. You have to go there with that kind of
I like that. It actually tastes like nothing I've ever tried before, so I like it. I'm definitely going to have to slow down on my spending because my first meal of the trip has already totaled $35.49, and we can't keep this up for 4 days, right? So anyway, I'm gonna have to find a Wendy's and we're gonna have to grab a 4 for 4. Okay. This is the hotel room I'll be lodging at for the next 3 nights. And honestly, I am pretty freaking underwhelmed. I think this room is way overpriced. And yeah, I think it's a little too basic for the price that they're paying. It's outdated, I believe, and yeah. However, guess what? I'm going to remain grateful for the opportunity to be here. Not going to complain. Okay, so that's gonna be the last time I say something about how I don't care too much for the hotel. But I do have to add this, like, it was just so underwhelming. Like, even when I went into the lobby, it was just it's stuffy. It feels old. So but as long as I have clean sheets and stuff, I guess it's fine. I don't want to change hotels because I'm not familiar with the area, and but next time I'll know not to stay here. But it also was convenient for me to be here because this is where the conference is. So I'm going to actually tell you all about why I'm here in just a moment. Let me get settled in and then we'll chat. I am finally in my room. I actually switched rooms just now. So the first room was a room with double beds, which is what I did reserve, which I don't know why I did that. So I changed to just a king size bed, but the room is pretty much the same. I'm hot right now. I called the front desk because it is hot in this room, and on the panel it's like there's no option to turn the air on. It's just fan, and I dropped it to 67 and it's no air coming out. So he's like, well, just wait 10 minutes, and if the air doesn't kick in, I'll send an engineer up. Okay, so I'm just, yeah, I don't want to sound like a brat, but I just have expectations. When you spend money on something, you have expectations on what it should be like, and this is not something that I feel like I should have to deal with right now. Because actually when we landed in, where am I at the airport, I'm in Dulles, Virginia. Is it Dulles? D-U-L-L-E-S. When we landed, like, I got terribly sick. I got so nauseous and motion sickness and all that stuff because the temperature like changed all of a sudden, and it got really, really hot. So with the instant change in temperature, and then like the change in elevation and altitude and stuff, like, I got nauseous. And so I'm still trying to settle down from that, and coming in here and it's warm, like, it's not making me feel any better. So I'm hoping that the air will kick on and I won't have to call the front desk again. But if I do, I'll just call them, and I'm gonna take a break. I plan on maybe catching a shuttle to go shopping or something. Well, not shopping, I don't need to buy anything, but go to the shopping area to see what they got going on out here. So let me tell you why I'm here. I'm gonna put this down, my arms hurt, hold on. So back in, I want to say late February maybe, I can't remember where I saw this at, but I saw like this information for this organization called Livy Girls. And so just in case you don't know, I am a licensed real estate agent in the state of Mississippi. So a lot of times, like if you're scrolling through Facebook, or if I'm on Instagram, like there's targeted marketing for from different organizations for real estate agents. So I don't know if that's where I saw the first, like when I first got introduced to Livy Girls, but this organization was they're hosting this all women's conference. I think it's the first all women's real estate conference, and it's called She's Unstoppable Live. So when I saw it, I'm like, this sounds super interesting. It's like an amazing list of speakers and things like that that's going to be here. And so I said, okay, I gotta go. Then I saw it was going to be in Virginia, and I was like, well, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go to Virginia. But then I was like, why the hell not? Like, you can go to Virginia. Like, it's not like it's in Timbuktu, you know. So I went on, so I wouldn't continue to question myself. I went ahead and purchased the ticket for the what is it? The conference, okay? So then, that was before I started checking prices on flights and stuff like that. And y'all, the fly to Jackson, the prices are absolutely ridiculous. But so at the time I was going to purchase the flight, buy my tickets. I didn't do it at that time, and then by the time I did it, it doubled in price. I was so pissed, but I went on and did it because I was like, you know what, if like, even though you don't want to spend that amount of money, like, just do it. And so then I booked the hotel, and I chose to stay at the hotel because this is the place where the conference is being held. And since I've never been to Virginia and I wasn't familiar with the traffic and the area and the places to stay, I thought it would just be better and easier for me to stay on site where the conference is going to be at, so I can just, you know, go downstairs in the morning and go there. But that's why I'm here. I'm here for this amazing real estate conference, and I'm going to take you guys along with me to see all the speakers and activities and things like that. We're going to have an amazing time, and I'm excited. I'm not going to let the fact that I am not feeling my room right now, like, I need to take my clothes off because I'm hot. I'm going to go ahead and call the desk again. I'm not going to let that, like, make me not be happy about my decision. It's just a freaking room, and it is shelter, and it, at the end of the day, it's decent shelter. Like, I don't even know why I'm tripping. Sometimes I trip about stuff that didn't really matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter. Like, for real. I'm here, and now I'm just going to I'm just gonna relax now. Okay, yeah, so that's why I'm here. So it was a pretty decent flight, with the exception of the whole landing thing when I got super nauseous, as I mentioned earlier. But both flights I had long conversations with the people that was seated next to me, which I've always avoided talking to people on planes. And so I used to have like these huge Bose earphones that I would put on my ear, so they would know not to talk to me. Most of the time I wouldn't listen to anything. I just did not want to be bothered. Well, now I wear AirPods, and so with my hair you can't really tell that I have AirPods on, so it's like an open invitation just to say what the heck you want to say and talk to me. But both of the conversations were great conversations, and I got to meet some wonderful people, which really is exciting. Like the first guy on the first flight, he was cool. He was actually from Indiana, but he lived in Madison. And then the second lady, she lives in Gainesville, Florida, and she's like a research nurse or something like that. And we talked the entire time on our flight, and towards the end, as I got nauseous, she sort of took care of me and patted my hand and, you know, acted all motherly and stuff. But great conversations with both of them, and I'm looking forward to a entire week of great conversations, great connections with people. I am going to be very intentional in the conversations that I have with people. I'm not going to be antisocial, which I tend to I'm social, but I tend to prefer to be by myself, and like hence the fact that I flew in by myself. I'm actually here by myself, but I intend to leave here knowing, let's set a goal. I'm going to build relationships with at least, I think it's possible. I don't know how many ladies are going to be at the conference, but I think 20 is a really good number of setting a goal of having like real conversations with some ladies, to where we build some relationships and we continue conversations after the conference. I think 20 is free. I think, is somebody knocking on my door? I don't know. Okay, but I do think that 20 ladies, I think that's reasonable. I got 2 days to do it. Well, I got 4 days to do it. 4 days to meet 20 ladies, build some great connections, and have some great conversations. I'll let you know how it works. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call the front desk about this hot air situation. Rest for a bit, and then catch the shuttle to the local shopping area and see what my little eyes can see. Okay, so I don't know if I'm being very picky, but like this type of ish, like this makes me question the cleanliness of stuff. I don't know what this is on here. And then like there's a mark on here. I know I'm not sleeping on the comforter, but like when I see stuff like that, it just really makes me cringe, because I just feel like, oh, see, okay, y'all see that? Yeah, we need some new sheets on this. So let me tell you about this crap that just happened. So the housekeeper was in the hallway. She's cleaning the room across the hall, and she was out on the phone talking and stuff. So I said, hey. She smiled, and so I told her, I said, I got black stuff all on my sheets, so if I call the front desk, are you gonna be able to change my sheets out? Because like, and so she just smiled. She said, no English. I said, well, why you didn't say that when I was sitting up here talking this whole time? And she started laughing. She knew what I was saying. She was like, Espanol. I really wish I could have started speaking in Spanish because I know she understood me. But she gonna have to come here and clean these, take these sheets off the bed because I'm not finna lay my head on this. Like, y'all saw the pillows had black stuff all on it. The little comforter does. They finna change them out. She ain't got to speak English to know she gonna need to change these sheets. So I came downstairs to meet with a few of the ladies that's gonna be here at the conference, and we're just having drinks and getting to know each other. So they are having a VIP event tonight, but of course you had to pay extra. So the ones that aren't attending, we just sort of decided to hang out together. So I'm going to enjoy the night with them, and my goal is to get to know as many people as possible and to remember their names. So we'll see how this goes. I wanted to do something different with my beverage, but I went safe with Chardonnay. I may change it up tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, you're vlogging? Yeah. Hi. This is Jamie. Hello. And all the beautiful ladies that's here for She's Unstoppable Live. Hello. So I just came from downstairs, and I had some wine and eventually some wings for dinner. And I met a few of the ladies that are attending the She's Unstoppable Live conference. So I'm very proud of myself for actually not being antisocial. I so wanted to stay in my hotel room, but it was so worth me going downstairs. I got to meet a few of the ladies, and I promise I remember their names. So if I see them tomorrow, I will be able to call them by name. But I think there's gonna be about over 500 ladies here, so that's gonna be very interesting. I'll give you the exact count tomorrow. I'm sure they'll let us know how many of us are here, but I'm about to call it a night. I got up super early this morning and sort of went to bed late last night, so I think it's time for me to wind down, and I need to do my little Zen practice. But yeah, I've enjoyed my first day, even though the conference doesn't start tomorrow. Everything I did today, even with travel, was very enjoyable. And as a matter of fact, I complained about my room, but let me take it back. Once I came in here and the air was on, there was a completely different feel to the room, and it felt clean. If that's weird, like if you ever walk in anywhere and it's like hot, it can make everything just look horrible. And so when I walked in, it felt like I walked into a completely different room. So I'm good now. So I'm gonna call it a night, and I will see you in the morning. Bye.